For our students and teacher safety during the global pandemic, Southfield Public Schools began the academic year in a virtual environment. This required getting acquainted with using new learning platforms for scholars to meet with their teachers in a digital classroom. This video will provide insight into the platforms for Clever, Schoology, Seesaw, and iReady. Let's start with Clever. Clever is a useful tool for your child that serves as a hub to all the other programs they will use. They will be able to access every program they need for virtual learning without having to keep track of multiple websites. To start, go to clever.com/in/Southfield Public Schools. Then click on Login with Google and enter your child's Southfield email and password. If you're not sure of the email or password that's being used for Clever, contact your child's teacher and they will be happy to assist you. Once you've successfully logged on to Clever, you will see icons for all applications that will be used for your students' virtual learning. Clever is automatically logged in to the majority of these applications. A heart appears when you hover your cursor over one of the application icons. Clicking on this heart will categorize this application as a favorite, which will show up in the Favorites section towards the top of the Clever homepage. The menu on the left-hand side of the window is a quick way to get to each area of the Clever website. Clicking on one of the menu items will take you to the section of the website that you or your child want to go to. Now that you're familiar with Clever, let's get to know Schoology. Schoology is the application students will use for the vast majority of their virtual learning experience. In their Schoology profiles, they can submit assignments, see upcoming due dates, view grades, save important files, communicate with their teachers, and more. Parents also have their own Schoology account to use. In the parent account, they can view many of the things that their child does on Schoology. To initially log into your parent Schoology account, go to Schoology.com, click the login icon in the upper right-hand corner, then click on Forgot Password and enter the email address associated with your MyStar account. Once this happens, an email will be sent to you to set up your password. From there, you can log onto Schoology. Going into your Schoology account, all your children should be included on your Schoology page. If this is not the case, please contact the school's building secretary to assist you. When first logging into your Schoology parent account, you will see an activity feed. This includes announcements from the school or from any of the groups you're associated with, such as the PTA. Going to the right-hand corner and clicking on your name will generate a drop-down menu. There, you will see each child has their own Schoology page. By clicking on your child's name, you will be able to see their Schoology page in a view-only capacity. You will first see their student activity, which will tell you what the student has been doing on Schoology and any announcements or updates they've received from the school. Next to the Student Activity tab is Enrollments. This will show you your child's classes, as well as their overall grade for each course. If you click on one of the classes, you will get a more in-depth view on that class. On the right-hand side of the window, you will see Recent Grades, which tells you what your child has earned on a recently graded assignment. Beneath Recent Grades, you may see an Overdue section, which lists any assignments that haven't been done on time. At the bottom, you will see an Upcoming section, which tells you of anything coming up for the student, such as assignment due dates and tests. If you look at the top center of the Schoology webpage for your child, you will see that you can click on Courses. Looking in the left-hand menu for the class, you can click on Grades, which allows you to view individual assignments and what grade they earned on that assignment. Clicking on the assignment will give you information on what the assignment was, if the student submitted the assignment, and what the student actually submitted. You can also send a message to your child's teacher by going to the right-hand side of the screen and clicking on the envelope next to the admin. Another way to send a message is by going to the top of the Schoology page next to the Profile drop-down menu and clicking the envelope there. If you want to change your notification settings, You can do this by clicking on the Profile drop-down menu and selecting Settings. You can receive emails about assignments, due dates, overdue work, and more. If you want to change the notification settings for a particular student, click on their Schoology profile in the drop-down menu, then click Settings while you're on their page. Another platform that some classes may use is Seesaw. Seesaw is a program that is used by students in kindergarten to 2nd grade. Seesaw is an easy-to-use program that allows students to add drawings, take pictures and video, upload files, and add in notes or journal entries. Seesaw also has an activity tab on its homepage. This will tell you what projects a student is currently working on and projects that have already been submitted. There is also a calendar and the ability to send messages to the child's teacher. Not all kindergarten to 2nd grade classes will be using this program, so make sure to ask your child's teacher what platforms they'll be using for virtual learning. The last program that will be used is iReady. iReady is a diagnostic tool for students in kindergarten to 8th grade that customizes a student's learning experience based on their strengths and areas of improvement. Students will take a test in the reading and math categories, and they will receive their own path or lessons tailored to their needs. Students will be shown how to take the diagnostic before they begin. Younger students will learn how the diagnostic works through cartoon characters, and older students will watch a video. Students can see their progress with the diagnostic on the lower part of the window. A student can pause and resume their diagnostic, and their progress will be saved. Once the diagnostic has been completed, students will have lessons to do in their to-do section of the reading and math courses. On the left-hand side will be teacher lessons, and the right-hand side will have My Path lessons, which are lessons based on the results of the diagnostic. In the My Progress section, students will see where they are with their lessons, and they can click on Completed Tasks to see past lessons that have been completed. The last section, My Stuff, is a place where students can customize their iReady experience by choosing different color schemes and by playing games based on the lessons they've completed. For more information on these applications, families can go to support.oakland.k12.mi.us. You can also receive live support by calling 248-209-2060 or emailing osservicedesk@oakland.k12.mi.us.